you were the nice guy, the good guy. You listened. You remembered her birthday. You asked how her day went. You never raised your voice. You were the man she said she always wanted. So why did she pull away? Why did she stop texting first? Why did the intimacy fade? Why did it feel like you were doing everything right and still losing her? Here's the truth. You became too safe. Not safe as in protective or loyal. That's good. Safe as in predictable. Flat. Emotionally dull. You made her feel like you were a good decision, but not a man she couldn't stop thinking about. See, women crave comfort, yes, but they also crave emotion. And you gave her the first without the second. You were peaceful, but not powerful. Supportive, but not passionate. There was no edge, no fire, no tension. And here's the harsh truth. Comfort without challenge breeds boredom. She didn't leave because you were bad. She left because you were too easy to figure out. There were no surprises, no emotional highs, no moments where her heart raced and her mind wondered, who is this man really? That mystery, that emotional spike, it's not just entertainment, it's biological. Feminine energy responds to uncertainty, not chaos, not toxicity, but moments where she feels something unexpected. Moments that spark adrenaline, moments that break her routine, moments that remind her she's alive. You gave her peace, but you never gave her the pull. So how do you fix this? How do you become the man who's safe and magnetic? First, stop being boyfriend material too early. When you show up on date one acting like her long-term partner, she doesn't feel excited, she feels trapped in comfort. You talk about stability, you play it safe, you avoid tension, conflict, anything that might rock the boat. But guess what? She doesn't want to marry you yet. She wants to feel you. She wants to know you have depth, desire, and direction. So instead of rushing to prove you're the perfect partner, let her wonder who you are. Let her chase a little. Let her discover your layers over time. Second ad, mystery without games. Mystery doesn't mean disappearing. It means not over-explaining yourself, not telling your life story in the first hour, not texting her 24/7 because you're afraid to lose her. Let your actions speak. Be kind, but unpredictable. Be available, but not always instant. Be present, but hold something back. That space, that pause, creates intrigue, and intrigue creates obsession. Third, show passion, not just protection. Protection is masculine, but passion is magnetic. It's the spark in your eye when you talk about something you love. It's the intensity in your voice when you stand up for yourself. It's the way you touch her like you mean it, not like you're asking for permission. When you show passion, you stop being the guy who's just nice. You become the man who moves her. And when a woman feels moved, emotionally, mentally, physically, she stays. Fourth, stay calm, but keep her guessing. Don't be wild, don't be reckless, be grounded, but unpredictable. That means saying something bold without explaining it, taking her to a place she didn't expect, switching your tone mid-conversation to create tension, laughing when most men would flinch. These small, subtle shifts make her lean in because they break the emotional flatline. Most men are one-dimensional. You're either all peace or all chaos. Be both. Be the storm she knows won't destroy her, but could lift her off the ground. That's what creates emotional polarity. That's what builds feminine devotion. Fifth, be the man she can't predict. Because here's the final truth. Women don't fantasize about safe men. They fantasize about men who surprise them. Not with gifts, not with words, but with energy shifts, with emotional presence, with depth that keeps unfolding. She wants to know that under your calm is something untamed, something wild, something she gets to explore, but never fully own. That's what keeps her interested. That's what keeps her loyal. That's what keeps her chasing you. So if you've been the safe guy, the nice guy, the she should want me guy, stop. Be the man she respects, but also wonders about. Be the peace she trusts. with the fire she fears, and she'll never be bored again.